what the hell is going on with Astralis? For the 5th time in a row, they have failed to qualify for a major. And the problems are now showing how serious it is, because it looks like they're close to bankruptcy. So I would say, let's have a conversation about that. But before that, you know what won't get you bankrupt is if you subscribe to the channel, because you can win this beautiful AK for April. All you have to do is linked in the description below, and there are multiple giveaways on Discord. And now a quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by SkinBaron, the ultimate marketplace for buying and selling your CS skins. SkinBaron is a German company with an excellent Trustpilot rating, trusted by thousands of players. Save up to 30% compared to the Steam market. With over 1 billion skins and easy to use filters, finding your perfect skin is a breeze. They offer multiple payment methods including credit card, Klarna and even more. And if you're selling a skin worth over 1,000 euros, you'll only pay 2% fees on it. Use my code Shifterz to support the channel and start your SkinBaron journey today. Thank you, SkinBaron, and now back to the video. Look, the reason why I'm doing this video is because thanks to Astralis, I started watching professional Counter-Strike and I really got into it. And yeah, I didn't start watching them during their prime era. However, something clicked when I watched them for the first time at IEM Cologne 2023. And it was also the first event I actually watched live with a friend of mine. Well, ever since that day, it feels like Astralis was always on a steady downward trend. Yes, they were able to implement some changes that helped the team soar again. However, nothing really worked at the end of the day, and look where they are right now. Hating aside, because we're gonna get to that, it's just sad to see that an org that has such a standing in the community with so much history and so much legacy is close to going bankrupt. And most likely this new roster with Hooksy is going to be the last straw. I think everyone in the organization knows it. If this team doesn't perform, it's over. You either sell the Astralis brand to someone else or you close down the organization for good. And I really hope, obviously, that the team is able to perform somehow better than what we saw with the Cadian lineup. And if that doesn't work, the management structure in Astralis needs to change. They always went for profit, and look where it led them. They were chasing a high that they had with the legendary lineup, trying to buy star players and somehow putting them together and hoping for the best. It's not going to work. There's so many examples out there with different sports where teams were being put together to create this super team, but at the end of the day, the chemistry wasn't vibing. And yeah, they might perform good. However, it is not going to perform as well as teams performed when they had super great rosters that worked together. For example, just look at MOUZ, a team that stuck together, worked on their chemistry, and yeah, they were once known for being onliners, but now the only team that is basically able to stop them is Vitality. And Vitality is also a team that has been working with almost the same roster for a long time. Yeah, they made a couple of moves to improve the roster, and they have finally reached a point where they look unbeatable, and that is basically reached with good chemistry. And I think those guys up there in management don't understand that. They just want to see profits. And some people might say, hey, look at Falcons, they're a team basically created from superstars put together. However, Tessus and Kixan played together on Heroic before, so they already learned to work together. Then you have Nico and Monacy, who also worked together for a long time and have an amazing chemistry, so you know that is going to work. And then you also had Dexter, who was also in the Heroic lineup. The only outsider here is Magisk, and most likely he might get replaced soon with Kiyusuke. But now let's get back to the topic at hand. Thanks to some management up there in Astralis, we now have a struggling org that is so close of going bankrupt. And I would say the only positive thing is that Device could be saved, because most likely if they go bankrupt, a lot of orgs would pay some good money to get him into their team. So those were my thoughts on the current topic with Astralis, their mismanagement of the complete organization, and where the team is right now. And I wanted to talk about it just because the team is a bit close to my heart, as I said. Let me know down below what's your opinion on this. I know a lot of people are going to hate on Astralis, and it is completely reasonable, and I can completely understand why people do that. And I also support that because they did some very shitty things. So to close this video off, let me know down below what is your opinion on all of this. And also, if you want, let me know if I should do more opinion-based videos. And as always, guys, don't forget to check out all of the relevant links down below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one.